Welcome back, folks. It is the Voice of Onewheel hanging out with you on a Tuesday afternoon. Everything is bright. Wait a minute. It's Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you, Lyle. Appreciate it. No, it is. We're on a new day today, and we are starting things off with a fury because Belly is a mess. Show this man. What is up with you right now? Are you okay?
I'm lost.
Dude.
I'm lost.
If only the people knew what happened.
My pre-show has not been good for me.
Pre-show. I mean, couldn't type the word plates. I literally said to him, dude, just type the word plates and you're done. And he had one of those moments that I think we've all had.
I hit caps lock about 17 times.
You know the person is staring over your shoulder and they're saying, type the word plates. And you're just like, I can't do it. And I think he's going to redeem himself, but we'll see. We'll see what happens through the rest of the show. Lyle is here behind the stage. Clyde just got fired as the social media lounge did for us. Thank you for doing that. And in there, we are serving Belly today what?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs for everybody. I like it.
Protein.
How do you make your eggs?
No toast, though. Nix the carbs.
We got a big show for you guys
Still
today.
diet time.
Cory Beany's going to join us. John Stock's going to join us. We've got a Concage giveaway. I'm going to ask you, was it a crash or was it a bail? Siri and the Onewheel, and how I screwed up a threesome. All here on the Voice of Onewheel. I mean, it was like in the hand, dude. In the hand. You see how you hit a post there? That is how you hit the post. So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're so flustered right now. Lyle's losing it behind the stage. I don't even have a hat.
What's a hat?
I don't know. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It is going to be on Wednesdays today. It's Wednesdays from here on out. So I hope that's okay with everybody. Get used to it. Just get snuggled, nice and warm. Water's warm. Hopefully it's good. I hope that doesn't mean that anybody who watched on Tuesdays now isn't able to watch on Wednesdays. That would break my heart. But remember, you can always watch this back on our YouTube channel or just catch the podcast anywhere you get podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music. It's out there. It's somewhere. I can't even find it. I post it every week on Facebook. Lyle's going to start posting it on Reddit to help me out because I don't really know what Reddit is. Can we get that chair out of the corner? It looks terrible. Can we just move the chair?
That's a shame chair.
Is that, just leave it there. No. Leave it there. All right, go back to it.
I actually should be in that chair. I'll show you how it works.
Go sit in the chair of shame for a minute. Because anybody who mentions today on today's show, the Budweiser ailment, you're out. I'm kicking you out and I'm putting you in. I don't want to hear about any viruses or none of it. As a wedding event DJ who is completely dependent on big crowds, I'm not even thinking about it. So if you mention the words corona or virus, you're out. Out of the show today. Belly, come on back. Let's see what you can do, because I want to ask you before we get Cory Beany on here, was it a crash or a bail? Now, I think our friends are going to enjoy this because Lyle took a video of me riding. We went out and we did some riding. And so what came out of it is first of all, we're taping our S move and the camera. It was like, we haven't really used the gimbal in a while, so how's this going to work out? Pretty awesome. That gimbal's amazing. If anybody's looking for something like, I don't know, Lyle, did you enjoy? I mean, you were the one taping with it. It was pretty easy to use.
Yeah, gimbals are fun to play with.
But was that S move? Would you recommend it?
Oh, totally. It felt like one of the higher end ones that I got to toy with in the past.
So let's show a video from it. And I want to show this video of you guys. Now, this is, yes, me riding and trying to pretend I'm a cool kid. But, what are we doing? Not yet. No.
But you just said show
Not yet. I'm setting it up. Hold on. Not yet. What are we doing? Whoa.
Don't worry. I got it. You're on camera.
What's happening today? It's because it's Wednesday.
It's because it's Wednesday. There's no hat.
Guys, let me set up the video and then go to the video. I got it. And then we've never even worked together before, so this might be clunky. However, I wanted to set up what we're doing right now. And this is a video of, yes, me riding, but that's not why we're showing it. I want to know, is it a crash or is it a bail in the beginning? We'll show the whole thing because we had a blast doing it. It was a fun video to make, and I want to show off the S move and what it can do as a gimbal. But were these in the beginning crashes or bails? Load them into the social media lounge as we watch this video. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Is this a crash or is it a bail?
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
All right, this is the Crasher Bail, my friends. What do you think? This is steep AF, by the way.
Let's begin now.
Is it a crash or is it a bail? Belly?
I'm gonna have to go with a bail.
Okay, what about this one? Is it a crash or is it a bail?
That's a crash.
Lyle, what the hell?
You could have missed that. You tried.
No, there is no avoiding it. There's no avoiding. The way that the contour of the ground, it just takes you to... Stupid Lyle goes, hey, try to get around that thing. We did have the fun for the rest
That's
of
a
this.
crash.
We'll lay out. This is the ramp that we've been telling you guys about. It's not big, but boy, is it fun. It's just set up on the side of the WO&D trail. And we really had some fun doing this.
Ooh, little air there.
A little bit of air. But we're going to mix it up here. Go, you know me and my grass bowls. Shout out to the grass bowls. Really wish I nailed this, but every time there's a camera on, you fall first time. It just happens. You know the camera's there. But I do want to say the S-Move gimbal. Really do enjoy it. It looks pretty good as far as video goes. We're going to do a shot here in just a second where we're like coming at each other. I thought that was really cool. I think that's coming up here in a second. Oh, what's up, 180s? Oh, hey, 180s. Yeah, this is not that.
There wasn't so much things on. Because there weren't so much things like on the gimbal. It was really simple to use and smooth.
I'm going to get your opinion on that. I really do want to know that, yeah. So I think this is the last of it coming up here. And I mean, we had a lot of fun doing it. So Lyle, you said what? It was very simple to use, the S-Move?
Yeah, I mean, there's other gimbals out there that have more buttons and more switches and whatnot, and you can get lost in trying to just play with the function of it, and you just want the gimbal to use to be smooth shots. Or,
It seemed pretty point and shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, well, good. I'm glad that worked out. Very nice. So was it a crash or was it a bail? Let's go to the social media lounge and see what they say. That's a fail.
Our social media lounge is so progressively
You
smart.
guys are the best. Like, honestly, we do the show for you.
First one was a bail, though. I think you bailed.
You think it's a bail?
Yeah.
It's 100% a bail. I saw the cement coming up, and I was just like, ooh, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm just going to bail. And I'm very, like, pride myself on, like, I don't take massive falls because I usually bail before it gets that bad. The worst falls I've ever had, it's when you just didn't see it coming.
Yep.
And those are obviously the ones where you get sent into the concrete.
And we're going to talk to someone who just recently had one.
I can't wait.
So
Can we get him
wait.
on the air? Let's do that. Let's go into studio mode and then get Cory Beany on the air, or just that. That works too. We've got a lot of things happening at once. Lyle's learning the ropes here and hasn't gotten sent to timeout yet. Doing a very good job. Belly is 0 for 1, but he's back in the batter's box and he's pulling it together. And Cory Beany now joins us. What's up, dude? How are we doing? Are you on the wheel right now?
Of course. Yeah, I'm out of lunch, so I've got to go for a cruise, have a good lunch break here, and I'll just talk to you guys.
Now, how are we not hearing the wind in the background? This is amazing.
The Bose, what is this? Sound something or other. Yeah, it's the Bose. I call it the neck boom. I don't know.
I like the neck boom.
Yeah.
They should market that from you right now.
That's pretty amazing. Okay, cool. I know Keel Hart uses one of those. But anyway, what's been up with you, dude? You just had a spill the other day, right? You just fell?
That is not a cold sore. I actually managed to kiss the pavement at God knows how fast. Might have been 22, 23 when I went down still. I was riding with traffic, really hauling it about, I'm guessing, between 25 and 27. Didn't have the app on, unfortunately, so just really don't know. But the answer is that the board completely shut off. I overloaded it, clearly. I mean, really overloaded. It was engine nosedive the whole ride. Like literally, you could just feel the front going soft, and all of a sudden it said, "No, I've had enough of that." So, anyways, into a full tail drag for I don't know, quite a ways really. It was kind of fun. But then tried to run it out, and of course that did not go well. Fat boys can't run.
I was gonna say it usually turns into a nice little flexor on the quads there, where you never really recover over a day or two.
Yeah, no, and in fact, really, in all honesty, the only thing I got was a minor scrape on the arm and kissed the pavement. I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah.
But you said something in your post, Cory, where you said, like, now after having a few falls like this, I feel like I'm not worried as much about pushing the limits of the board. What is it? What is it that you do that allows you to come away from these spills and not feel like broken?
That's a great question. In all honesty, I've been riding, dirt bikes, three-wheelers, snowboarding, everything all of my life. So I learned to fall at a really young age. And I've, done this thousands of times over my lifetime of, various sports. So I suppose that probably helps somewhat. It's certainly not going to hurt, but, wear your gear. And as it is, it's just whenever you land, try to, not get your arm jammed up underneath you where you're going to break something. Try not to land on any of your hard points too hard. Just kind of make the impact take as long as you can possibly make it take. I try to say that to everybody. The longer you're crashing, the better off you are.
So what is it that you've been up to? Now, everybody knows, I hope. If you don't know this, what is wrong with you? Where have you been? He is the creator of the Armadillo Jizz. And we love him on the show here.
Armadillos.
Armadillo! You put it in your tire, and you could puncture, you could run over a piece of glass, you could run over a bed of nails.
Yeah, really, the only thing that can kill it is glass, but it's got to be a pretty good sized chunk of it. Small glass definitely doesn't kill tires anymore, that's for sure.
So,
yeah, guys, it's been going great. We've released, a few new lines. Particularly, we've actually moved into the scooter and EUC world, which is great. Those guys have figured out that we've got something going on over here in the one-wheel world that they like a piece of, so that's pretty cool. And we're, saving rides over there now, too, which is great. But beyond that, I think, we're getting very close to something really exciting here. And I know there's been enough hype, probably just about everybody knows about this at this point. But the Dragon Tail is coming out, guys. We've got it finished. We actually had a production run that started about 2 weeks ago. And there was an issue with the manufacturing technique, actually. It was warping some of the components to the point we couldn't actually assemble them. So we had to scrap that run and go back to the table a little bit because prototyping and actually manufacturing, there's a good deal of difference between the two. So long story short, we now have a prototype that as of yesterday is working fine using the right manufacturing processes. And it seems like we should be ready to go in about 2 weeks with sales. So just placed an order for 500 this morning, in fact.
All right, so Cory, I got to know, what inspired the Dragon Tails?
I've been a pyromaniac my entire life, I guess. There's definitely some element of that here. But with that being said, we were playing around with various things, and we actually originally, we just were gluing things underneath our boards to make sparks, like the various products out there, like the Devil Tail or whatever. We checked those out. And of course, they last about 5 minutes. They're a lot of fun, but, becomes cost prohibitive pretty quickly. So we just started playing with different things. And, of course, shortly after I started playing with it, Jimmy Parman joined in the fun, and we got to have a lot of fun, kind of friendly competing back and forth with different, ways to create fire. Of course, Dominic Williams, whenever he was in town, got to try one of the earliest prototypes. How long has that been? A bit over a year ago, I guess, maybe. And there's some video of Dom doing some pretty cool tricks with it, tail dragging, making nice sparks. But the new units are, they're pretty impressive, guys. And I think everybody's going to like them a lot. We're having a lot of fun with them.
Let me give you a chance to maybe silence some critics or just speak to some of the people who I've asked, hey, isn't this running around and just creating skid marks all over your city?
I love my critics. They're great. At the end of the day, I suppose that, sure, it's possible it leaves a little tiny mark on something, but nothing that'll wash off, or that won't wash off, rather. These are, they're just aluminum and ferrocerium rods, guys. I mean, there's no real secret sauce here. And if you want to go grab an aluminum can and scrape it on the pavement, go for it. See how much damage it does. As a geologist, I can tell you that the hardness of whatever is in pavement, be it quartz or just even carbonate limestone like we have a lot in down here, the aluminum wears away a lot quicker than those hard rocks do.
We have some
So
video.
it's
I want
not
to show
like
some
you're gonna
video of you.
gouge it.
That sounds like we have some video. Do we have that? Yeah, let's do
I hope
that.
so.
Let's show the man. Oh my God. From the beginning. All right. We got to not go to videos before pressing play. Guys, this is a thing that we've been doing for like, I'm
live my
telling
life.
you, go to my camera. Just go to my camera. Cory, hold on. Forgive me. We have to stop going to the videos before pressing play. Like we gotta go.
We're gonna get it.
It's a
We're gonna
timing
get
thing.
it. We're gonna figure it out.
We can't press play and then go to it halfway in the video and miss the setup of the video. We can't have it. Back to the video. You did it again.
What are you talking about? You got it at the crucial moment right there. That was a perfectly timed right before he hits it. It hits it. All right? It's looking great. The sparks look fun. I'm just saying the sparks look fun.
Go to it. Show the people again as this is
Ready to
going
go
on.
there.
No, yeah, Lyle out. Lyle, go sit in the corner. All right, now these are the dragon tails. For the love of Christ. Sorry, everybody. They look good. Lyle's in the corner. So, Cory, I love that you made these. What I mean, do you now have like your own Onewheel side hustle? I mean, basically, right? What's it like to run something like that?
It's actually a lot more than a side hustle now. We have our first full-time employee. So we are, and we actually, we just got our trademark this morning. It's going to be published in the Journal on the 31st of this month.
Woo.
We are very real. And in fact, this week we also got proper GS1 barcodes. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe we're the first Onewheel manufacturing company to have an actual registration with GS1 and barcodes that belong to us.
I'm proud of you, man. I love seeing it. You know, I know we're going to have John Stock here in just a minute. He's coming on the show in a little bit. Going to talk to us about Concage and what he's been doing there. And I see you guys putting these things, building these things from the ground up. You have to have a sense of pride with that, right?
Very much so. You know, there's a lot of work that goes into this. A lot of people don't realize it, but, you know, we're at these days, we actually end up buying Kevlar by, you know, the bale. So you go into my condo at this point, actually, we've got an entire room dedicated to this. And you find, you know, bales of Kevlar of various forms and, you know, tons of different odd buckets full of chemicals and fun stuff. People walk in and they think that I'm up to something I shouldn't be. It's quite fun, really.
I was going to say, you're definitely on a watch list.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 countries, maybe even continents.
Everybody in the social media lounge just giving you a big round of applause saying congrats to you, Cory. We're very proud of you. We're happy for you. Have you heard about an app that is going to allow Siri to help you Onewheel? Have you heard this, Cory?
No, this is news to me. Tell me more.
I will. I'm going to do that in just a little bit. I'm going to tease that. That's okay. No, I'm going to tease that. And I want you to watch the rest of this episode. But before we let you go here, I want to ask you what your favorite type of riding is, because you know mine is the grass bowl. So what is yours?
You know, I'm a high-speed street guy. I really, really like to just ride on the street super fast. I'm a commuter. I'm very true to what Kyle designed this board for. I like pavement and I like it fast. But with that being said, Jamie T just hosted an awesome trail clinic this weekend, and I was really having a great time out on the trails too. I've never been a trail guy, but I'm trying. I'm never going to be Jeff McCosker, no doubt about that. Not going to be Don Williams.
Not with that attitude.
Maybe I'll not suck one day. That's all I'm going for.
Hey, let me ask you before I go, one more thing. Why, I'll give you an opportunity to speak for your city, because I know you represent strong. Why is Miami even in the realm of the conversation with the DMV riders?
Well, you know, we do have the second highest concentration of pros in the country. And with that being said, I don't know, we've got year-round riding. There's no other place in the country where you can do year-round riding. I shouldn't say that. San Diego, I guess you've got that as well down there. But a lot of places, you know, you're going to have those, you know, times where you just really don't want to ride, really can't ride. Down here in Miami, we've got a whole year of really good weather. So I guess we have an unfair advantage.
Riding never stops in Miami. The bar's never closed.
The party is always open. Cory Beany, thank you, sir. We appreciate you as always. We'll see you next time, man. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Later, buddy.
See you, Cory. Congrats.
Awesome. All right. Just love talking to that dude. I don't know if you guys remember, he is Onewheel Batman. Chased a guy down that was on a hit and run, held him with his one wheel until the cops got there.
Cory was the person that during Float Life Fest, I was still up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he just comes rolling through camp. That guy just nonstop always. It's always a great time. We were up till like 5.
Cory is a great dude. The type of guy that Cory reminds me of is like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with at a bar.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Am I right?
100%.
And that.
Yeah, he's actually probably the one buying the shots and getting the party started.
Unless you're on his bad side.
Yeah.
And that is why I screwed up a threesome. I almost got in a fight.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're not a fighter.
I got kicked out of the bar.
You got kicked out of a bar.
Not by the people who work there.
Is it local?
By a very frustrated patron.
Is it locally?
Who seemed like imagine like Cory Beany is, I don't keep comparing him to Cory, but Cory is the cool version of this guy. And then there's the asshole version of this guy who's a very type A and not liking the fact that I had a lot of girls talking to me at once. Dude, I killed it. I know it's a show about one wheels. We'll talk more about this on the pop, but I killed it at a DJ gig. I was feeling it, man, for whatever reason. It's a conference, national conference, just women everywhere. And I'm just slaying.
Was it Sunday, International Women's Day?
It was Sunday. And I'm just
Shout out to all women out there. We love you all. You are the best.
They're all over there. They're all over the place. This one woman is like, she must have been, I don't know, 55 years old, but she was walking around like she was 22 and she was making requests with her butt. This is what she would do. Go to my camera, please. She'd go, can you play this song? And then she'd walk away. Can you play this song? You know, whatever the song
I feel like
is.
It's not having the same effect she had.
Not
but
for me. She'd be like, can you play Backstreet Boys? And then she'd like put her butt up and then she'd walk away to the point where people were like, what's up with that chick over there? And I was like, I don't know what's going on. She comes up to me and says, the girl that I'm trying to get with really requested the song from you about an hour ago. And I want you to play it because I'm trying to get with her. And I said, well, can I get in the middle of that?
Oh boy.
So we'll continue this conversation on the pop. That's the patrons only podcast that you can catch at www.patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. It ends with me, as always, never getting laid and actually getting threatened by some dude forced out of the bar.
I don't want to know the end yet.
I mean, I'll tell you how it happens, but
I don't need to know.
What? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I know.
I was supposed to ruin the punchline on that one.
It's
damn
quite a
it.
story. And if I only had my one wheel, I would have gotten the hell out of there. But of course, I didn't. And so I woke up in the morning feeling like
P.
what
Diddy.
the fuck just happened? Okay, Siri and the one wheel. Let's go to that.
Ooh.
That is going to be that video that's the top of the saved videos. And then we'll get John Stock here on at about 12:40. I hope John's listening. 12:40, John, we're going to get to you. I am excited for it. He's got a lot to talk to us about. If you've never spent a few minutes with Jonathan Stock, you've never lived, folks. So just hang out. That's coming up here in just a few minutes. He's the creator, co-creator of Concage, Fishbones, and all of those manta rays, all of that. Save videos. Where'd they go? There they are. All right. So here's the thing. One of our friends here of the show. That's it. If you go down, it's for. This is a little clunky, but actually, Belly, can you scroll up? It's actually the link. It's not that video. It's the link that's right there. Yep. And I want to go to that's the video. I want to show you guys this in just a second if you'll let me set it up. This guy made a way that you can say to Siri, hey, Siri, like time to float. And Siri will say, where to? And then send you bicycle directions to that spot. So let's take a look at that.
Rocket bar.
Can we take it from the beginning with all the video and the audio together, please? Belly tried so hard. I love you. You're close.
Where to?
Rocket bar. Hey y'all, my name's Don and this is my Onewheel pint. I love this thing. It is my primary way of getting around Washington, D.C., where I live. I plan my routes based on bike pass so I get more range and a safer ride overall.
That's
In this
Lyle.
video, I'll show you how I do that super quick with a custom app that I made for my iPhone. And bonus, I'm going to show you how to make your own app so that you can plan your bike pass really quickly too. All right, let's get it. For those of you who don't want to learn how to build this app and you just want to download.
So this guy's really cool. He's in the DMV group, and that's not why we're showing it. Can you bring it back to me? I want to just kind of give a tease for you guys. So if we can, where is that? If you can just get out of that, hit escape, and I want to see his channel information. I just want to tell the people where they can find him. His name is Follow Don on YouTube. Follow Don. Just follow Don. D-O-N. That's it. Literally. Follow Don on YouTube. We thought that video was really cool. Lyle, you use that app.
Yeah, sorry, excuse me. That's the only shortcut I really know how to use that I even tried to use.
And he walks you through how to build it. Like, it's so simple. It makes it easy when it's like the nerdiest thing to figure out.
Step by step, and it works flawlessly.
All you have to do is say Siri where to, and then it's like what does he say? Siri,
He said, let's float.
let's float,
Give
and
it
then
a-
it says where to. You say where, bike directions.
You can use anything.
Awesome,
And-
but I can't do that on Android, right?
Android, you just say, "Hey Google."
Navigate to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And you just do it on the bike. Interesting. All right. So wanted to shout him out. Really good job. Not because he's a DMV rider. And I kid when I say that we're the best group. Honestly, there are groups out there that have way more riders than us. It's crazy to see how many people go in the Dallas group, the Dallas, Texas group. Jesus. I mean, like they'll have like 100 people floats. I mean, that's like the second year of Float Life Fest, if you want to think of it that way. So really good job, everybody out there. Rocky Mountain Mob, I know Jonathan Stock is a big part of. We'll get him on here in just a second. But really, what have you been up to, Billy? Have you been riding you came here today with a dead Onewheel, so...
I wouldn't say it's dead. It's probably at like 30%, but I definitely need to charge it up because it's a pint.
Well, you've clearly been
I
riding
went
a lot.
on the marketplace and actually looked at seeing if any
You are
XRs were out
so
there.
over it.
I mean, I rode
You're
your
so
XR
over
the
it.
other day, and I'm like, well, all right. So here's the thing, like, I want to float further. It's gotten to the point where I want to float further and further and further out. And of course, there are options for you for some of the original pints out there, like mine. But I mean, why not just get an XR? You know,
I want to equate it to a motorcycle rider who starts off and gets into it. Maybe has only ridden a bicycle or a scooter or something, and they get a 250cc motorcycle. And then all of a sudden, within like a month, maybe two, you're comfortable on it and you're like, well, now I need something faster.
Here's my problem with it. It's not just the speed. I mean, the speed can get me in from time to time, but for me, it's the charge. And because my size, I'm over 200 pounds, plus I'm wearing a backpack, the pint battery just drains and drains and drains because of my size. It's just as simple as
Are
that.
you really too over? I don't think
I'm
plus
over
or minus
200 pounds.
200, Lyle. Plus or minus.
I think you might be a little bit.
I mean,
over.
I'm two. I weighed myself the other day and was fairly disappointed to find out I'm 215. So
I still go under. I call BS. Stand up.
I mean, you guys can't see the belly all the time, but it's definitely there.
There's no belly. Everybody says the same thing when they see him. You're not fat. It's not. I don't call him Belly because he's fat. His last name is LaBelle.
Now, if I had just eaten Chipotle, it's because I actually just took a no. No, it's. I mean, yeah. From time to time, I mean, I look slimmer, and then there are times where your boy's got a belly the size of a cow because he ate a whole cow.
Oh my God. Okay, so apparently Luch has the smallest butt ever. I can't wait for the pop. Why does Belly sound weird? I'm telling you, he's a mess today. He's a mess. That's why Texas Red Fox.
You know why my butt looks good? These are Boulder denim jeans.
Damn right. Damn right. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Let's get John Stock on here. I want to talk to him. I don't know how we're getting on here. Let's see. Let's try Skype. I was supposed to talk to him this morning. Full disclosure, I did not even try. We didn't have time. We're in here. This is the beauty of bringing somebody new on the team. They have ideas. But when there's only 10 minutes from the show and they're like, hey, why don't we move the camera over here and let's do this and that? It's like, this is the same thing that happened to Bruce. I'm like, I can't do it right now. Poor Bruce had so many stories pre-show. I just couldn't do it right now. Let's go, John Stock. I need him in my life. Bruce Euthus. No, I'm sorry. It's Eutus. Bruce Eutus. Utus. Really cool name. Who was on our show last week. So you can check that out. Looks like he's not online. Interesting. I need John Stock in my life.
John Stock.
If you guys are listening in the social media lounge, I want you to bombard him with text messages right now. Don't even give him a chance to miss this. Jonathan Stock, call in the Voice of Onewheel. It's right there. 571-354-7338. Belly, look at him. Send it to Belly. He's ready. He's got the phone right there. 571-354-7338. Or Skype me. I need John Stock in my life.
But I've been, so while we're waiting for John, I have been riding to work. I mean, yesterday, Monday, we had a over 70 degree day for the first time in months, obviously. So I think every one of us got out there and tried to do as much as we could to enjoy the sun, get the rays. And then the best part about it actually was it was a really hard shift. It was a long shift. We were super busy, nonstop all Monday night. And guess what happens?
What?
I get to get off work. I get to get on my board, throw on the tunes, and totally decompress from the whole work shift. It was an excellent ride.
And what was the weather?
It was probably a cool 58 degrees, no light breeze, and it was just boom, cruising down the road. And you just get those chances to kind of just absorb how the night went and get home, and you get home relaxed, feeling like not frustrated.
There was a moment I felt that last night where it was like seriously 70 degrees yesterday, man. We haven't felt that in a long time. And I just got home from doing some stuff, like some errands, and I was like, I want to go across the street. I'm going to go get some tacos and a beer. And I got to say, folks, there might not be a better mindset than one-wheeling after
It looks
just
like
one
you're wearing
beer.
a tiny Santa hat. He is wearing a hat today. Sorry. Derailment.
Right on the punchline.
Derailment.
And right at the punchline.
Right at the punchline. Tacos, beer. You're wearing a tiny Santa hat.
Come back to me. Come back to me. I need my little tiny hat. Come back to me.
Cannot unsee.
No, you can't unsee it now. I gotta move.
I'm crying. That's too funny.
All right. We've gone off the rails.
All right. I'm gonna get on Jonathan Stock
Let's just take calls. 571-354-7338. Anybody,
Jonathan Stock.
if you're not Jonathan Stock, anybody who wants to get in the show, clearly we're off the rails today. Having a blast on a Wednesday,
We do have
just
a giveaway.
kicking it off right. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do the giveaway, but I'm not gonna do it without John Stock on the phone. So if I push that off for a week, that's fine. But we will give away a set of something from Concage. I don't want to promise anything. That'll be when John Stock calls. However, if you call right now, we'll put you on the air. 571-354-7338. Until that happens, and don't make me beg, because I will hold this show up right now if I have to.
I already did that.
You know I don't beg.
I already did that.
We've done that. What I was saying is I went to go get those tacos and a beer as we hang out and wait for your phone calls. Man, I don't think there's a better way to, like, one beer. I am in such a good riding mood. I just was riding through the town center and I was just like, the words came through my mind. This is freedom. I literally had that thought. I said, man, this is freedom.
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
100% right now.
Yeah. So I am just glad that you guys are out there and that you get to appreciate that with us and that you know that level
There's a
of
new
stoke.
spot I got to tell you about
is
locally
it?
to you. It's at Lake Ann, and it's right over here. It's called Local VA. They do like they have local beers and things like that. Also do a lot of locally sourced food.
Okay.
And they're a good spot to check out for you because you go to that Lake Ann area here and there because it's a nice little like short float over to that area. And
I'm down.
yeah.
Okay, very good.
It's a good spot. And they're owned by good people. And yeah, it's a good place to share.
So I see something that people are talking, hanging out, easily get up to 22, 23 miles an hour, talking about doing tricks. Some people can't call in right now. I will take a second to mention while we have a minute here. there's a chance now for you to get involved with the show. I know it's hard for people to call in. A lot of you who are listening live or listening or watching at work. So I understand that that's a little difficult to call in when we just say call in right now. But there is an opportunity if anybody has wanted to get involved with the show and you're not able to be in studio. We're trying out a little thing that we used to do, and it was. You remember when we had characters and we did like sort of it was over in the weekly Onewheel challenges group, and we did this like make a character for yourself. A lot of cool things came out of it. One Canadian Davier came out of it.
Canadian Dave.
Right? That's where that all came from. We miss him completely. We miss him. And we hope he comes back soon.
He's a busy boy.
But I have gotten in touch with someone who wants to head this up. And One Keel has been talking with me over there, and we have like a correspondent idea that we want to do, where you've seen like Kook of the Day. I know we've all seen these Kook of the Day hashtags, right? If you guys know what I'm talking about, Lyle, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, and what that is people will just like random people out there will just see sometimes a one-wheeler, and they'll be like, video, what is this? Hashtag Kook of the Day, right? Now, what I want you guys to do is start sending me things that are unique to your city. And you'll be our correspondent to that city. So it doesn't really have to be about one-wheels. You need to be on a one-wheel while you're reporting. So set up a camera and you're on a one-wheel talking and saying, guys, I don't know what's going on here. I'm out here in the Dallas, Texas suburbs, and all of a sudden we saw what we see every day here. Kittens running wild. I don't know what it is. You're probably funnier than I am.
Kittens running wild.
It doesn't matter. Whatever is something that's unique to your town. If that's what happened, I've never been to Dallas. Apparently, there's a lot of kittens running around.
Excellent. Good for them.
But whatever it is that's unique to your city. Maybe it is about one wheels. Oh, look at these trails here. We just want to show you guys that the trails here are badass and they're bigger than anything that anybody else out here can ride. So if you're not from Dallas, please don't get on these trails.
Are you saying, for example, a unique trail might be something like the W&D Trail?
Be an awesome idea. Be an awesome idea. So I want you to show off your cities through us as a correspondent. We'll go to you as the senior Dallas, Texas correspondent or the senior Miami, Florida correspondent. It doesn't have to be a big city either. Wherever you are, Ohio, doesn't matter.
Sandusky, Ohio.
I want more participation. Really, the point of this is for you guys to get involved and start feeling like you're a part of our show. It's just fun for us when you guys become a part of what we're doing. And so I want to do that and do as much of that as I can. Good? Send me those ideas as they come in. I'll be ready for them, and I'm ready to work with you guys. So if anybody is curious about that, Keel's going to get us started with some of the things that happened in Bend, Oregon.
The last blockbuster.
The last blockbuster ever is up in Bend, Oregon. Correct. Yeah. Take a picture of it. Send me a little 1-minute video or something. We'll get it on the air. I'll even edit it for you, so you don't have to worry about the editing. All right. Very good. It's 12:42. I have decisions to make. I have no John Stock. I'm out of topics except for the rest of the threesome story. Now, this is a one-wheel show. So what I think we do we end early?
No. What else we got in the saved videos?
I'm just saying. I have the top 10. We could do the top 10.
We do have the top 10.
There's nothing left in the saved videos. I used every single one of them in the top 10. So just delete the saved videos. Yep.
We've used that?
It's in the top 10 coming up. All of these saved videos are in the top 10. So maybe don't look at them.
Now it all makes sense. Now I know where it's going.
So yeah, that's the thing. Now I say we just do it. Let's just go to the top 10. You have it ready?
I have it ready.
Let's do it. Let's show the people our weekly top 10. This is always fun. We'll go from the beginning. We'll make sure the volume's up, and then we'll go over there. And we are rolling, folks. Here's our top 10 from TTR Studios. Number 10, Belly.
It's for me. And then we've got someone riding outside.
This was a kook of the day.
It's a camera central where this guy's got 6 cameras on it. Front, back, up, down, helmets, left, right.
I mean, what is happening, dude? I'm all for the effort, but come on, man.
It really limits your range. I gotta say. Not your range in riding, your range in view.
Number 9, I believe I have the lowest absolute top speed for anybody with over 700 miles. Where do I collect my reward for being such a safe and responsible rider? What's his top speed, Belly? 11 miles an hour.
Hey, 700 miles.
Unbelievable, man. How do you ride like that? Hey, whatever. Ride how you ride. Number 8. This is another set of animals that looks like they're going to drop a sweet, badass mixtape.
Is that a selfie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I got
Very clever.
I got 3 of them in here, so just enjoy. That's cat number 1. Number 7. This dude getting creative with his snowboard, saws it in half, and puts it on a one wheel.
Looks like fun. Not sure how you get off.
I mean, you get no clearance.
Word has it, he's still on this board today.
I don't think I would want to be bound into a one wheel.
No, not at all.
But A for effort, man.
But it does look good. He is cruising the slopes.
Super carvy, too.
Yeah.
Very nicely done at number 7. Number 6. Another mixtape. I mean, is this not, what is this? Like,
I believe they're called albums.
I believe. Number 4. Kai Miller made this for Cory Beany and his company. And if you want something that looks awesome and is related to a one wheel, or you just really want a cool tattoo and look like any of the pictures behind Belly on the wall, hit up Kai Miller because his artwork is fantastic. Last set of the animal artists. Their album drops Tuesday. As we get to the rest of the videos, I clearly only had 7 this week. Number 2. Is it me? Is it Keel? Is it June Kim? No, it's this guy playing Arizona Sunshine on a one wheel.
That's a new way to get around.
Dude, this is a zombie
world.
game. He's shooting zombies right now.
Oh, good. Stay moving.
I have that game. It's an amazing game. It's like zombies in the middle of Arizona, in like caves and stuff. This dude taking it to the next level.
Sounds terrifying. But I'd want a one wheel in a zombie apocalypse.
Shout out to the Guardian system on the VR for him to be able to wheel around comfortably like that and not hit stuff. That's
Think about this biggest space. If you could be outside, how big of a space?
You can't be though. You can't be near sunlight. Sunlight really hurts it if you get it at the wrong angle. Yeah. They're like, yeah, people try that, and then it like burns a glow into your eye set. Number 1, Belly. Are you ready for this? Now, actually, let me do this. I'm going to pause it. Now I'm going to take over. Nobody touch anything. Okay? I'm going to do a quick pause. Unprecedented pause. I'm just going to read to you, and then I want you to get the payoff of watching it. So let's all just settle in and listen to a story from Max HSIA. How do you say that? Hasia? I'd like to share a story of teamwork to kick off your Monday. One of our beginner riders with only 73 miles, G. Cruz, fell off his board, and it proceeded to tumble off of the edge of 2 cliffs, roughly 6 or 7 stories. Video coming in a second. Fortunately, he did not fall off too, but he had to make his way down and get off and go get the board. This happened twice that day. I just wanted to share how brave G is to push through to the end and, our collective teamwork to get us across the finish line. Because to give some background, we have this amazing trail here in the Bay Area, a perfect blend of forest, desert, and mountain, but it's an advanced trail where there are tree roots sticking out, steep switchbacks, and S-curves between trees that are literally about 10 inches wide, all at the edge of a steep drop-off, not for beginners. So also the Future Motion, I wanted to thank them for building these machines like tanks. I'm appreciative and proud of your awesome fellow riders across the world. Cheers, guys. Know that we are a badass band of brothers and sisters. No one wheel and rider left behind. Number 1 goes to Max Asia and G. Cruz. Dude, this trail looks pretty gnarly. And it fell all the way down there from the top. So this poor guy, they had to have like a human train here to come get him. And I just wanted to highlight the teamwork that goes along with group rides. And maybe there is somebody in the back that, maybe got themselves into a little bit over their they got in over their head. Right?
That is a workout.
That happens all the time where you're just like, oh man, yeah, I'm going to go to a group ride. And then it's like, ooh, I wasn't ready for that. right? And I just wanted to point out that there are some really cool riders out there that won't leave you. You're fine. Just go on these group rides. Be very honest about it. And there's one tonight I saw for Burger Night. No pints. No offense. It's just it's going to be a longer ride. Post it like that. There's no, and I don't want pint riders out there getting mad at that. There's no, listen, we're just telling you that this is going to be kind of an XR only ride.
And that is understandable. Know your range.
Know your range. Very good. Okay, so what's going on with the Fairfax Onewheel crew? Are there any updates? Because I know, Lyle, you are the one who's kind of running things over there. So what is happening?
Oh, so this Saturday we're doing a ride from Eleanor C. Lawrence Park.
Belly, that's the park we used to live right next to.
And then we're going to boogie through that park, Cub Run, and then pop up into Ono Brewing Company, hang out there, charge our boards and bodies, and then go back.
Ono Brewing Company is where the meetup will be. I love that that's also a thing at these group.
I love Ono too. They're so good.
Oh, no.
The guys there, Scott and Cindy, I mean, they were like, it would be awesome to just have you guys pop in. Yeah. And they were super welcoming.
Anybody who is supportive of what we were doing and the Onewheel crew, send that. Show that. Absolutely. Just scroll that whole page. Hit D. Somebody hit D.
D and then transition. Been busy behind the scenes, obviously.
Oh man, there's so many things happening. Fairfax Onewheel crew is who Lyle is associated with here. He takes in charge a lot.
I was actually coming here to show this cool picture from the weekend ride. A couple cool pictures from the weekend.
Oh, is that with
ride.
Nate?
Yeah.
Show it. I love this.
That's on the reflecting pool. If you can't tell,
come ride the city with us. If you ever watch Parks and Rec, that's like the same shot that they use all the time.
And this is right outside of our nation's Capitol building.
All right, let's go through the social media lounge and see what's going on. How about putting your Onewheel on a treadmill and playing VR? Now we're talking, copy.
Wow,
now
that'd be
we are
an awesome
talking.
Racing game if they could think about it. Yeah,
I love it, dude. You'll set a guardian and lets you know when it's close. It's exactly how it works, folks. Like you draw a guardian in your open space, and then anytime you go near that, it sends up like a virtual wall to let you know, hey, you're close. Back off.
So what you're saying is you need a warehouse.
You need a warehouse to absolutely get your best VR experience. Absolutely. That's it for me, dude. I'm not going to sit here and just putz around, okay? I don't just putz. I was planning on 2 guests today. I put a show together for that. Unless we get a call here in the next 30 seconds, we will see you on the Patrons Only podcast. We've got riding to do today. I've got lunch to eat. We've got things to do.
My board is charged.
On a Wednesday. Your board is charged. Lyle's board is charged. Come ride with us. Come in studio with us. If you ever want to hang out and be a guest on the show, please let us know because we love having you. We'll get John Stock on another day. I'm sure he just got caught up at work or whatever it is he's doing over there. He's a father. He's a wonderful human being. Same goes out to Cory Beany.
Great balance, too, that John Stock.
Yeah, dude, you should see him on a snowboard. Freaking ninja, man. I mean, he's unbelievable. Just throwing 360s like it's nothing off of little side kicks, like not off of actual kickers. So, thank you for joining us, Belly. We got to get out of here, dude.
All right, guys, have a great day. Hope everyone had some fun with us today and had some laughs. All I have to say is bye, Santa.
I mean, this is just too much.
It's probably that lack of an actual hat.
I'm out of here. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon. It's the Voice of Onewheel from TTR Studios. Thank you for your time. We will be on Wednesdays from here on out, so just get used to it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it works out for you. We'll see you on the Patrons Only podcast, patreon.com/TTR Studios LLC. Slash button. No! Slash button. There you go. Stop stream.